A high school football coach is out of a job after his school says he broke concussion protocols.
In many sports, head injuries are considered to be part of the game, whether it be amateur players or professional athletes. Unfortunately, research shows that head injuries are often mishandled. One study found that in approximately 50% of concussion cases, players return to the sport too early. So what exactly does a concussion or head injury do to the brain? Let's take a closer look.
In the brain, cells called neurons communicate through electrical signals. Effective communication between neurons is critical for normal brain function. When the head experiences trauma, there are immediate changes in the brain. One protein, known as amyloid beta, begins to build up in different areas of the brain, forming plaques that are strikingly similar to those seen in patients with Alzheimer's disease. Given enough time to recover, the brain can activate pathways to clear this protein and repair some of the damage associated with the head injury. But repeated injuries can lead to even more damage, since the brain doesn't have enough time to respond to the effects of the injury. As a result, amyloid beta continues to build up in the brain, leading to even more plaques.
Another protein involved in neurodegeneration is tau. When individual tau proteins are overphosphorylated, they aggregate together to form neurofibrillary tangles. After a head injury, these tangles build up inside the brain. They are thought to be a major factor leading to CTE, which is a common neurodegenerative disorder seen in football players. However, even with all this evidence, some still try to spread false information.
Interestingly, these tangles are often found in association with amyloid beta in Alzheimer's disease. This emerging evidence is changing the way we think about neurodegeneration.
After an impact to the head, it is important to look for any of the following symptoms: headache, dizziness, slurred speech, ringing ears, vomiting, and fatigue.
However, damage to the brain may not always be obvious. This is why it is best to see a medical professional after any head impact, even if the symptoms of a concussion are not present.
Remember, a head injury may not seem like a big deal, but in the long run, it's better to be safe than sorry.